Hello, everyone. This is Steve from True Market Finance. I'm going to do something simple like I did last night for the same thing on your tap signer. Hope y'all checked out that video. It is amazing, that tap signer for having a quick cold storage in your pocket. Today, I'm going to bring up Satscard. And now that I have a crap load of these because I just never know who I'm going to end up, uh, kind of falling in line with along the way. These cards are absolutely amazing, um, because, as you and I know, Bitcoin is going up in the future, kind of thing. So these are kind of like gift cards, but also kind of a piggy bank as well as the way I look at it, kind of thing. You could use them, instead of the old envelope side of things, when you're doing your budget, you could use SAT cards instead. Um, um, there's the Open Dime as well that kind of does sort of the same thing that plugs into your USB of your phone, except the SAT card I find is a little bit, well, a lot better. One, it's cheaper, and two, you can load them up to 10 different times. So what's nice about it is because your grandma or your father, mother, sister, brother, that all thinks, Bitcoin, they can't get themselves to buy Bitcoin and, hold it and so on and so forth. So it's kind of a advantage by them, being that way, because you can gift them a SAT card and throw $50 on it or $100 on it. Or if you're doing a wedding, instead of giving paper, giving plates or glasses or something, you give them a Sats card. And as you can see, guys, there's like so many different colors and pictures on them and so on and so forth. Like the happy birthday that just passed by there a minute ago. They're all great, because what you can do at a wedding, you could throw this in a, instead of giving $300 or $100 or whatever you do at your, depending on the person in the wedding, I guess, giving them that. You give them a Sats card, and most likely that they are in Bitcoin. And if they are, well, hopefully they'll just go, I'm going to stick this in a drawer one day, because that's what I'm kind of counting on, is when I give out a Sats card, is that someone, you know, goes, oh yeah, this is kind of cool, and sticks it in a drawer, sticks it in an envelope, and and forgets about it for the next 5, 10 years, kind of thing, and then it's going to be multiplied by a ton. Because eventually Bitcoin is going to be, everyone's going to be using it and so on and so forth. It's not going to be this new thing like it is now. So I find this is like this most simplest way a lot of times to get your friends and family members into Bitcoin. And as you see, guys, on the screen, there's multiple different cards. The look of them, they're super cheap. They're like $6.99 to $13.99. And again, you can load them up to 10 different times, but they work great like a piggy bank, because what you do is you get a code. I'm going to show a video in a minute from CoinKite themselves on how to set a SATS card up and use a SATS card with Nunchuk. So I'm going to play that in a few minutes, but I just kind of wanted to talk them over with you and show you how super awesome these things are. I absolutely love them. I literally have a crap load of them, because I just, I have that much confidence in them that I'm going to just be able to hand them out to, and I just want to have them on hand, because I'm going to go, this is great. Because what it has is it gives you a Bitcoin address in it. And then if you use, which I'll put in, the comments below, guys, I'll put in Bitcoin Well. I'll throw in, a link to it, which is a great platform for buying Bitcoin. Super cheap, goes directly right into your wallet. So what you can do in this SAT card, what's nice about it is you just put in a wallet in Bitcoin Well. Put this address in it. Say, it's Sats card, or it's for, you know, my sister at Christmas, or whatever you want to call that wallet. Truck fund, car fund, house fund, whatever you want to, save for. And, and then just put the Bitcoin address in there. And, once a month, or or so, you just start adding to it. And at the end of the year, at Christmas time, send it off to your sister or brother or um, mom or dad or whoever you want, and they get a gift that just keeps on giving. Um, it's the most amazing thing. Um, I cannot say enough about this thing. I'm like so jacked, and again, like I said, I have multiple of them because again, they're so simple a gift to give to people, and they're cheap, and most likely that a lot of your friends are going, well, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. But the nice part about this, you know, it doesn't play with our human minds, the SAT card, because one, you don't know what's on it. Two, you're going to have to, use your Nunchuk wallet to freaking kind of check it. So it's an inconvenience, eh? So when you see money and you see Bitcoin going up in value, and you see it in your wallet, and you're like, wow, I got all this money now, maybe I should spend it. With a Sats card, um, you can't see it unless you tap the back of your phone and bring that up. So that's what's the beautiful part about it, because that psychology in your mind where you go, wow, I got to spend this money kind of thing. You can't really see. You'll end up sticking in a drawer, and hopefully forget it till all of a sudden Bitcoin's busy and everybody's using it, and then you go to yourself, oh, I have a Sats card in my thing. I'm gonna check what the balance is on, and hopefully that's years out, and hopefully they're starting to use Bitcoin by that point, which they should. I have confidence in it, since every state and company and everything else is getting into it now, that it's going to be uh, better than money in the future. Kind of thing. I have a huge conviction for it. I'm right up there with Michael Saylor in believing that it's just gonna, like, take over the world, and it should. We're tired of being run around by governments. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go over to the video next in a second here, and so then you can see how to use it and set it up and everything else, and then I'll come back and we'll close out this video.
Hey everyone, it's D here from CoinKite, and today we're bringing you a tutorial video on how to use our Satscard with Nunchuk. First, you're going to want to open up your Nunchuk app and click the icon in the right-hand corner. Take your Satscard and scan it at the top of the phone. As you can see, we now have a new address that we can send funds to. Copy that address and send some funds. Now that we have some funds in the Satscard, it's time to unseal and sweep these funds. You can send these funds to any Bitcoin wallet you want, or you can use an existing Nunchuk wallet. Now set your fee rate. Nunchuk does this automatically, but if you wish, you can do it manually as well. When you're happy, click Continue. Make note of your transaction details and click Confirm and Create Transaction when you're ready. Now take your 6-digit PIN from the back of your Satscard and enter it into your phone to confirm the transaction. Scan your Satscard one more time to finalize the transaction. And there you have it. You successfully swept those funds and used that slot on the Satscard. Let's create a new slot since we used our old one. Click the top right icon again and scan your Satscard. Click Yes to proceed and choose your chain code. By default, this is automatic. Now take your Satscard and enter your 6-digit PIN on the back of the card. Now take your card and scan to confirm. And there you go. You have a brand new address to send funds to. Remember, the Satscard has 10 slots that you're able to use, so you can use it over and over and over again. So go to coinkite.com and make sure to make your reservation today. And as always, thanks for watching. Hey everyone, it's D here.
So there you go, guys. Pretty easy, isn't it? You just That's why it's the easiest to do with Nunchuk. You can just tap it on the back of your NFC, and we'll pull it up on any phone with NFC, but the Nunchuk app works the best, where you can just open your Nunchuk app, put it on, click on the top of this, your screen at the NFC, and then tap the back of your phone, and there it is, right there, the whole balance and everything. I find it's actually a nicer looking, easier way of reading it and stuff like that. What's on the card and so on and so forth. And again, super simple to sweep the card. If your friend, family member, or yourself even wants to do that in the future. Take those money off those cards from, it's a piggy bank, guys. It's like, instead of your piggy bank on the, beside your bed or whatever, and you can't see in it, and you don't know what's kind of in there when you're growing up as a kid. Sats cards do the exact same thing. It helps you to save. You can't see it. You can't. Your mind can't play. Go. I need to spend that, and I got that money. It's like throwing it in a jar, and you don't know how much is in there. But when one day when you um, realize, it'll help you with that. I don't believe Bitcoin's going to do as big a dips as it used to, because too many big corporations, things like that, and the government and everything else is into it now. But you're going to still see pullbacks, and so you won't be able to play with your mind either. When you got the Sats card, you don't look at it, and you just keep adding money to it. It'll help you dollar cost average, which is, again, same thing as throwing money in a piggy bank and just forgetting about it, because Bitcoin is the future, guys. You know it, I know it, and this way it's all locked away in there. They're cool cards. Look at them. They're amazing. I just fascinated by them. And um, grab some. They're like, you know, and keep them on hand, because they're going to be great for Christmas, birthday. Sats cards, they're the same size as the credit card. They're great. You throw them in if your family member's not around, or even like, you know, younger kids, that you think with thinks Bitcoin's kind of cool or something like that. You can put $50 or $25 on a Sats card and go, here you go, here's some Bitcoin, and they're gonna think you're just the best freaking uncle, or father, or whatever you may be, kind of thing, or just friend. Period. They're gonna love you for it, especially in the future when they open that up and it's multiplied like 100 times, because Bitcoin's doing that every year so far. So um, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm jacked up about this thing. So go get your Sats card today. I'll put in the comments below here. I will throw in Bitcoin well, and I will also throw in. If you want to buy Bitcoin, that's the easiest way to do it. And like I was showing earlier, you can just set up a wallet in there, and with that, you can transfer those, create a wallet and a name for it. Your piggy bank, or like I would, Steve's piggy bank, or True Market Finance piggy bank, Gord's piggy bank, whoever you are, right? And and just send money over there every week or every month, kind of thing, and you'll thank your future self. You guarantee it. And I will. You can message me later on in life, and I guarantee you're going to thank me for, or get talking you into these Sats card. As well, in the comments, guys, I'll put a link to CoinKite, so that you can buy your own Sats cards, and they're super cheap, like $6.99 for that one, and like $13.99 for the like really really fancy graphic ones. So, but they're super awesome. As well, guys, remember CoinKite. Um, Something I don't really care about with it, but just to give you a reminder that all purchases are done in U.S. funds. You can also, when you go to checkout too, you can also see that if you pay in Bitcoin, you'll actually get 2% off your purchase as well. Um, we all love Bitcoin, so that's why they do that. So go out there and get your Sats card today, guys. They are awesome. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and share this with all your friends, family, brother, sister, whoever, because they're going to love this Sats card. Guarantee it. They're just the most perfect, amazing card in the world. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, have a great day.